Mango Bay, Mango Bay.
Mango Bay.
Mango Bay. Mango Mango Bay. Mango Bay. Mango Bay. Your Mango Bay.
What's up, Mango Bay?
Mango busy.
Mango Bay.
Oh, it's happening today.
What up?
It's hot as balls.
Oh my God!
With
It
my
is.
boy Pranav, with my boy Nimesh Patel,
What up?
Follow.
resident comedian, hilarious at the Cellar,
Super funny dude.
SNL writer,
Seth
resident
Myers.
Guju as well.
That's right.
It's part of the credits on the business card.
HGIC head good Jew in charge.
Yeah.
Actually,
GU
maybe that's Modi. Actually,
Modi
if
and then
anybody is
Nimesh.
the head good Jew in charge,
It's Modi and
then
then
Nimesh.
My
And then Nimesh.
album, my album is called Head Nimesh.
Head
Charge.
Nimesh.
Is it? Oh, that's right. He's got an album coming out. Check it
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
When's that dropping?
Hopefully August 20th.
All right, nice. Can't
Yeah.
wait for that.
Before we start, I want my favorite Nimesh story, and Nimesh's favorite Nimesh story.
Oh God.
When I first met this guy, he's killing UCB, I think. You had a good set, killed it. I was like, "What up, man?" First thing I said to Nimesh was like, "Dude, I had a friend named Nimesh Patel that started comedy with me in Dallas. He saw your name on the Hoboken Comedy Festival lineup, and he quit comedy. He quit comedy. He's like, there can't be two." And instead of like doing comedy anymore, he just stopped doing
There
it.
can be only one,
But
bitch.
he didn't know that it was Nimesh and he was Nimesh. I should have told him that. Should have told him that.
That's.
But that was an insane thing. If he saw your name and he's
such
like,
a funny story.
he was like, "What the fuck is
That's a great
this?"
story.
I'm sorry, man.
And he's a
What
real
a brittle spirit that boy
Oh,
had.
one-
What a fragile fucking spirit.
I'll tell you what. I did Google for another Nimesh Patel shortly after that
Yeah.
story to see, and then I think I found the guy's clip, but I can't recall a joke.
Yeah,
but I
no,
was like,
He was in Gujarat though,
Yeah.
so he's not a threat.
No.
He probably
Yeah,
has like
yeah.
millions more views on the clip just because of the per capita viewership
Yeah, right.
that's there.
I wonder what would happen if I were to do comedy in India and there was another. I feel like there's bound to be another Nimesh Patel in
Yeah,
India.
for sure.
Doing
Doing comedy, yeah.
You're like Will Smith, Big
Yeah.
Brown. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. That's what
Oh,
it
dude,
is.
can I just admire your Hindu bling?
Yeah.
You got the
dog.
Rudraksh
Yeah.
bracelets,
Yeah.
but they're gold.
Of course,
Holy
dog.
shit!
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Holy
fuck,
shit! Do
dude.
you have this one too?
no, I
or
don't
not?
have that one because I have one like that, but I don't wear it because I just wear these two. This my grandparents gave me
This
these.
is the
Holy
one is for
shit,
like
bro, that's
Krishna,
beautiful.
right?
I guess I don't know. My grandma has this one. I was like, I want that.
Rock
Good
it, rocking
Hindus
it.
always rock 2 chains at least.
Rock
You
it.
gotta
2
get
chains is a Hindu.
Muslim,
He's a
bitch.
bandit. I don't know if you knew.
Muslim, bitch.
But you still got the gold.
Yeah,
Muslims
yeah.
don't fuck with gold. Muslims fuck
You're
with
right.
silver.
This makes me Hindu a little bit.
Yeah.
yeah.
They fuck with silver. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Muslims?
Yeah.
Silver.
Yeah, silver only.
Hindus fuck with gold more.
We fuck with gold big
Yeah.
time.
Gold is the shit. Yeah, no. This when I got these, they were my mom gave them to me. They were plastic string.
Yeah.
And I was like, go to Edison, please.
Yeah.
And have the.
Get your life, mom. The fuck are you doing? I got a rep out here,
No,
mom.
she got it. She went to India for a trip, and she came back with these. They're from like a temple in India.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It's gorgeous,
she,
bro.
she was like, I want. She brought them back as plastic, and I was like, Mom, for my birthday, can you get it replaced with gold?
Dude, you know what? I'm gonna get mine replaced with gold now. That
Yeah,
has
yeah.
inspired the fuck out of me.
It's
Yeah.
gorgeous.
You know.
This one is what? Just plastic or?
No, it's well.
Toys R Us?
The string is like plastic. The
Okay.
seeds aren't plastic.
Okay, bro.
This is a genuine Rudraksh
Are you,
seed.
you have any Jains in your family or just Hindus?
No, just Hindus. I think I might be misspeaking. I've lost
Guju's-
track of my
Yeah.
cousins.
Right.
What's it called?
Now you're a,
significant others.
you're a Patel.
Yeah.
Do you got the? Do your parents have the franchises?
No,
Oh!
No?
We were talking
no.
about it before the podcast. We're like, yo, Guju has the same life as an Indian, except he gets beat in a hotel.
Yeah,
He gets,
exactly.
he gets beaten a Days Inn.
No, they start at motels, man.
Meet me in room 207.
Bring them up.
After the beating, thank you. Come again.
Now go to the cashier.
Jesus Christ, that's hilarious.
That's just a kid crying at the cashier. How many
Work the
beds?
register.
How many nights?
How many nights?
You're never gonna make employee of the month at this age.
He always makes it himself. Yeah. Oh my god. But you
It's
knew
just his picture.
it's his picture. It's his, you want this? Own the restaurant. Huh? Own the franchise.
What did your parents do then? If they're not
My dad has had 2 liquor stores.
okay,
Oh,
he is a franchisee
Jason.
then.
No, Jason, bro.
Franchisee is a different.
Okay, it's still
that's
slightly
there's
different,
like
but
Indians that own like 40 Dunkin'
Right,
Donuts.
right.
yeah, that's
Gujaratis
true.
that own
Gujaratis
40
that own 40 Dunkin' Donuts.
No, my dad has 2 liquor stores, and my mom
Yeah.
is a chemist. and does real estate.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Chemistry
Okay.
does that is very desi actually.
It's,
Very,
it's
my dad's a chemical engineer who ran like an embroidery manufacturing plant.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
that's
badass.
insane. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got 9 professions. Oh my god. Well, so your parents standard Indian upbringing, standard.
Do this.
Doc-
Be a
Did you get
doctor.
Did you get your ass whipped?
No.
Really?
My-
What?
It was so funny. Yesterday, my friends and I, white friends and I, are talking about them getting hit growing up. And my Chinese friend was like, yeah, I used to get beat with a back scratcher. I'm like, God damn, dude. What?
He would beat me and then scratch his back between hits.
I'm like, Jesus, that's wild. I mean, my dad never hit me. My mom would be the disciplinarian, but it would
I
be
was-
like a slap in the face.
And then a hug.
Then
And
a
then
gassa.
an argument.
A gassa.
Eat.
But nothing crazy. And
So I assumed you got hit because you seem like a guy who was into rap, and most of my Indian friends who were into rap got beat a lot because of the rap interest.
I think I'm into rap because my dad's liquor stores were in East Orange, New Jersey.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so you got
so-
the exposure.
So
Because you were living that life. That's why you're into
My
on
rap.
the streets.
my dad would come home on Saturday mornings. Was when he would count cash. So we
Okay.
would sit at the dining table.
Here, take
and
these
he'd just-
mixtapes.
He'd just be stacking cash, and I'm like,
Saturday morning, just stack of 45 on the table.
yeah, it's like $45.
That's so funny. It's like when you hear rap lyrics, go, yo, stacking cash. We see a black dude.
No, it's my
he saw his own
dad.
dad.
He's just- like, yeah, that's
Cash. My dad's in the song. Right
yeah.
now.
dude. And then, so they would talk about rocking like Peli Peli and Fubu. I'm like,
Right.
I got that shit at home.
Dude, my mom would only buy me. My mom for the first 10 years of my life would only buy me Fubu and Fat Farm. And she would shave my head.
What?
Straight up. She would shave my head
It's
every.
like camouflage.
Bro,
We can't let
shave
him know
my
he's
head,
desi.
Shave my head, Fubu. I fucking look like DMX with stage 4 cancer. Like fucking every
Jesus
day.
love that.
Christ.
Yeah, bro.
Why?
And because she just liked Fubu. She liked the colors. She
They
liked
did have good colors.
So the
they
colors
do.
were wild,
Uh-huh.
and she just bought me all this Fubu. And the Fat Farm, she thought it was like fun looking.
Fat
'cause it-
Farm.
It had like a pig on
She
it.
brought you a big Africa pendant.
Yeah,
too.
she would buy me Oshkosh Big Osh overalls too.
Yeah.
And then shave my head. I looked insane, bro. I looked-
Yeah, but that's why I think that's how I can trace it to that, the interest in hip hop and then the love of hip hop. It was
Right.
just
Oh,
like
shit.
my dad knew Tretch from Naughty by Nature.
Oh, he
shit.
knew him?
Because
He's
Tretch
a-
is from East Orange, New
He
Jersey.
was a good customer.
So he would come into the
Yeah.
store and buy booze. and it
Eminem-
became famous.
Holy shit.
My
Even
dad's like,
Tretch drinks, dude. Even Tretch drinks.
yeah.
yeah, why wouldn't he?
Isn't that Eminem's like top 10, Tretch?
I think he
What, was it? I think Eminem talked about Tretch
Oh, I
being like
don't
his
know.
top fucking 10.
Yeah, but my dad would be like, you know OPP? I'm like, what?
I
swear to God.
Are you down with OPP?
I'm like, what are you
God.
talking about?
You know me, Pops.
And he's like, yeah, that's my
Yo,
friend.
Tell him.
He
what-
thought his name was OPP at that point, too. He's like, do you know OPP? Yeah, he's my friend.
Dude, his mom calls Tupac Shakur Kapoor.
Yeah, my mom called you back Shakur Kapoor. That's
You listen
right.
to Shakur Kapoor, huh?
Why wouldn't you do that?
Shakur Kapoor and the
Of
big
course.
guy, small guy. Huh?
Big guy, small guy.
Big guy, small guy you
That's
like.
fucking
yeah.
fantastic. Of
Chota
course.
Wayne, you listen to Chota Wayne? Huh? Top five rappers.
My top 5 rappers, Jay-Z.
You know, let me guess. I got a vibe. I think I know.
What?
Jay-Z,
Uh-huh.
Nas,
Uh-huh.
Pac.
Pac,
Maybe. I love Andre 3000.
Andre. It's like
3000.
Andre.
He had to intervene. He saw what was going on for him. He's like,
And
just to give you a
XXX
hint.
Tentacion, all right? And Macklemore. Got him. Done.
Diggable Planets.
Jada Kiss, I think, is amazing.
Jada Kid. Oh,
Jada Kiss
shit.
is
Yeah.
You know that?
He's like a Black Mario.
I love
It's a
Jada
Black
Kiss.
Mario 64.
Bladio, Bladio,
Bladio.
Blario.
Bladio, Bladio.
Bladio. Pussy money weed. Bladio.
Oh, wait, for speaking of triple extentation, you heard there was a scandal this week. Did you hear about that? Dina Hashem,
No.
funny comic, had a great joke about triple extentation.
Yeah. So you'll hear about it in a bit probably. It's the controversy happened. She had a great joke for this week at the Comedy Cellar. The thing blew up. All her fans, all the Teteshio's fans went at her.
Oh, shit.
The joke was he got killed with $50,000 in cash on his way to buy a car.
Right.
She's like, it's a very tragic way to die and a very good commercial for Venmo.
Bam,
That was
bam,
the
right?
joke.
Fire.
Fantastic.
Dina
a great
Hashem
joke.
That's the
followed
fire
it,
joke,
great
right?
joke.
Yeah.
But then what happened was all people went fucking crazy on her. You know the
Oh, I didn't hear about this at
yeah,
all.
it's coming.
Yeah.
You would walk out, you're gonna see it like on Facebook and shit.
That's fantastic.
It's
insane.
great. It's a great joke.
And you
Yeah.
had the same thing. You had the same kind of.
Sure,
Yeah.
but my joke wasn't as good as that one.
Right.
That's a fucking
That's why you
joke.
brought you today to make you a
Are
better
you
writer.
sick of talking about that whole
Columbia?
controversy?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
100%.
You must be
100%.
tired of talking about that.
It's more just like it's such a I think about it quite often, but I haven't found something that I'm not that is a new revelation about what I'm supposed to take away from that experience.
Right.
You know, I'm just like not now when I talk about it, it feels like I'm just doing the bit.
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
Right.
You know what? Here's the thing. Here's the great thing about it is that it wasn't recorded. Or maybe it was.
I have the whole thing on
You
tape.
have the whole thing.
Right.
But now, if you didn't like the joke, you could say you could just come up with another joke that's super fine. Be like, yeah, can you believe they shit on me for this joke? And just totally give them a black eye.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, but I'm kind of I get what they thought they were doing.
Right.
And it's like I'm not gonna pick on a bunch of college kids anymore. It's easy to do.
Yeah.
So it's
Well,
like,
it's the same. They're the same. It's the same people. But they're like ISIS in the same way that they really believe what they say.
Yeah.
And they're indomitable in their ideas. Like this
Right.
is the truth, and I will act upon it.
yeah.
So when you have people who are like intransigent as that, like they can't be moved, what you get comics, we literally our whole thing is look at things from 9 different angles to
Right.
get most laughs possible.
Yes.
Right.
So literally with every angle, you're gonna be antagonizing someone.
Right.
So with 9 different angles, you have 9 different enemies. And so it's like they don't realize like they were like, hey, Dina, do a joke for the show that's topical. Okay, here's a joke. Boom.
Right.
They're trying to now, after the fact, be like, it's race related
Yeah.
somehow, which it's really not. You know? I mean, it's
No.
not at all, actually.
You could. That's such a good joke because it's one of those. It's so technically good. You could just pull out XXXTentacion and pull out
Yeah.
Venmo and just insert another thing, and
Exactly.
the joke still works beautifully.
Right.
Structural
So-
integrity
yeah,
is
it's
fucking
flawed.
10 out of
Right,
10.
Right, absolutely.
That was just the best joke you could make about that
About that,
situation.
with least amount of words. Exactly.
Exactly.
But what are you gonna explain joke craft to 6969
Yeah.
underscore 69? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shout out to the people really into joke structure.
his
Shout out
fans.
to Twitter followers who know about tags
The
and
great
shit.
thing is that all his fans, as they're coming at her, the grammar and everything is just so fucked up in their comments. It's like ESL level English that they're rocking.
It's like, are you a Temptation fan or are you an Indian fob trying to hit on a white girl
It's
right
like
now?
the new generation of juggalos. They're like extentation fans. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're out there. And they're trying to show like really redeeming pictures of him, like that are like he was such a good guy, and yet at the same time he's still got a bunch of fucked up face
Yeah.
tattoos. He's got like knives on his face.
Juggalos are painted
his
face.
eyelids say bad vibes.
Yeah.
It's like there's not much
Right,
you can
he
do.
has his
to
crimes
redeem
on his
this
face.
guy.
It's him.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
beat
His
men.
whole rap sheet is on his face.
I beat pregnant women was on his, I think, forehead, bro.
No, the best thing about the pregnant women, he apparently beat his pregnant girlfriend or wife.
Oh, no.
And then
Yeah.
and somebody had called that out in the comments, and then their retort for that was like, "Yo, she wasn't actually pregnant at the time. That was their only redemption."
Yeah,
there."
it's a moral absolutism that is
Yeah.
just so strange to me, but
Yeah.
it
You
is
know?
what it is.
It's like, oh, was that baby a Nazi? Huh? Was that an alt-right baby? Maybe he was beating the alt-right out of that baby.
Damn.
Oh my God.
That happened this week. That happened like yesterday.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
happening. What
This
the
is
fuck?
Can you get that thing?
this is recent.
That's
Last
XXX
night.
Temptation right now. We have
that's
him on
one
the
of his
pod.
fans. They're listening.
We got a fan.
Wow.
They're fucking listening.
Oh yeah, he passed away in Florida, right? He got shot in Florida.
He passed away
Yes.
in
He got
Florida.
murdered in Florida.
Yeah.
Made it sound like he was in his sleep.
Yeah,
No.
exactly.
And
He
he
was
passed away
murdered in
among
Florida.
friends.
Although,
and-
given the amount of shit he talked and how violent he was and all that shit,
But did
he
it-
did kind of die natural causes. You know what I'm saying? It was
Natural
it was
street death.
natural causes.
Natural
That's
Yeah.
another good joke.
It
Good
was.
joke. That's funny.
It was pretty much natural causes, you know?
He had that song about the suicide hotline. Was that him?
that's
Maybe.
Logic.
He had some good
Oh.
songs. He did have some good
he
songs.
has some good songs.
But what was his? Who sings that song? All my friends are dead. Was that
That's
him?
him.
Maybe.
That's
Got
it. Access and Temptation.
Yeah,
All my
yeah.
friends are dead. That's
Yeah.
it. That's it.
That's
and
some
that's
sad
you
shit.
didn't realize that it was because of him that all his friends are dead. That was the unsaid line.
Yeah.
All
Oh
my
my
friends
God.
are dead because I killed them.
Jesus. Yeah, that was a sad song.
he was
Oh,
going to that
sad.
emo space, that new emo rap space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where like Juice World, has.
I don't. I like it. I think it. I think it's an interesting shift.
He was good. Yo, he was good.
Like now, it's like people are talking about mental health issues through
Right.
The rap.
which is
It's
so
true.
interesting to me.
It's true. The new generation of rappers are so emo. You
They're
know?
very like, I went to my therapist yesterday.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Can you
It's like,
imagine
I hate my
Jadakiss?
mom, hate my
Jadakiss talking
mom,
about,
hate my mom.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Jadakiss doing therapist work. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Yo, I went to my therapist and I fucked her. You know what I'm saying? I fucked her.
Jesus. Yeah, I mean, I think it's very interesting what's happening in rap
Yeah.
with mental health and
It's definitely
What
opening
they're
up.
talking
And the
about.
kinds of drugs that they're into too. It's
Xanax?
different.
Xanax.
It's all opioids and shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Sedatives.
Right. I mean, before, what was the drugs before? It was like
Weed and
Weed.
40s.
weed and 40s.
Weed and 40s.
Then
that
it went
was
to lean.
Then it went to
dirty
lean.
South.
Yeah.
Lean was
cocaine.
big.
Cocaine is what they sold.
Cocaine
Cocaine
was
is what they sold. Yeah.
Right.
They never glorified doing it.
Right.
And then Future came out with Molly Percocet.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And that changed the whole. Those two drugs exploded.
Yeah.
And then now it's Xanax and every other sleeping pill.
Xannies. Yeah.
Xannies.
All
Xannies.
mental health medication.
Exactly. It's all meant. They're all self-medicating.
They're all just like, yeah, they're all self-medicating. They're coming to what base level happiness
Yeah.
is.
Lil Zoloft gonna come out pretty soon.
Lil Zola, Lil Zoli.
Lil Zoli. Lil Zilly. Lil Zilly.
Soon it'll just be allergy medication. Claritin C.
Claritin
dog.
G.
Yo,
Claritin G.
With my G dogs. Claritin G.
I'm gonna put that. I'm gonna make a rap album.
Claritin G.
Claritin G. It's just gonna be me with glasses.
We the ad villains.
Yeah.
What y'all up to, yo?
Kleenex.
Kleenex. Yo, who's up, Kleenex?
You know.
Yo, it's like, it's coming up.
Wet-
Kleenex.
wet
yo.
wipes.
Wipe your nose, bitch. Wipe your nose.
You know?
They drop the Kleenex before they leave the
Oh
stage.
man.
Yeah. I've been into. I'm trying to be the Weird Al Yankovic of Indian people. I got my album's gonna have two parody songs on them as like the prelude to the next album, which will be me doing Weird Al.
Yes.
Yo, for real?
Yeah, you want to hear one?
Yeah,
Yes.
oh, for real, dude.
Hell yes.
Hell yeah.
I'm so proud of this song.
I was told it'd be the death of me. Now my
Plagiarism.
tongue is numb. And
Oh.
if Alexis got the breath from me, the hive's about to come. Someone please go get my EpiPen. I'll die forever. Yeah. This I know. This I know. I want my waitress about it.
Yo.
She told me don't worry.
Is your voice?
No, it's my boy.
Oh.
I wrote it though.
told her
I was like, man, what the fuck?
to eat without it. She told me to eat it and go. I can't feel my face when I eat you. I'm allergic. I'm allergic. Oh.
That is tight.
This is good.
That is good.
This is good.
That
Every-
is
it hits me.
Can't feel my
such a good.
face.
That is some Weird Al Yankovic. That's perfect. Wow.
There hasn't been a new Weird Al yet.
Oh, dog, I'm
There
coming.
hasn't. But the
I'm
Weird Al
coming
is
for
still
that.
out though. That's the thing.
I'm coming.
He's coming.
You know what's so funny? Is if my boy Nimesh started, you know what? He's a comedian. I'm gonna be a parody songwriter.
Yeah.
And then he sees his song. No, Nimesh!
Sets his studio on fire.
You always
My life savings.
why? You gotta fuck his girl now. You just gotta go into Dallas
Yeah.
and fuck his girl. That's it. That's all that's left.
Oh my god. But yeah.
Hilarious, bro.
That's-
I love. Here's the thing. You know what I like right now is like when you're coming up in comedy and coming up as an artist, right? You're in the beginning. You're funny for an Indian. You're funny for a brown guy. You're doing things that are good for your culture, right?
Right.
Always that's there. This is something that hasn't been done
Yeah.
by anybody. So no one's gonna be like, "That's a good parody song for an Indian."
Yeah.
You're now creating the culture.
Oh, it's gonna be so much fun to do.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
It's gonna be at the end of the album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like gonna be hidden tracks.
Nice.
So it'll be
shit.
fun.
That's
But,
great.
Bro, when you were coming up in the beginning in New York, you came up all in New York, right?
My first open mic was at Stress Factory in New Brunswick,
Oh,
New
shit,
Jersey.
okay.
And that was just because I was living in Jersey at the time. And then and all my cousins could come to that one.
Oh,
Right. Yeah.
And then like 2 days later, I did Eastville
Okay.
Yeah.
in New York. And then all New York is where I started.
Right, right,
effectively.
right.
And then
So you
I
rolled
never
into
really
the
went
Stress
in.
Factory like 30 Patels deep.
20.
Holy, the first set.
Yeah,
first
because
set.
it was a bringer.
Yeah. Okay. Got you.
So
got
you had to bring like 5 people.
Yeah.
Yes, I got 45.
I got 20.
Every different version of Nimesh just fucking sitting there like a gradient, like an Animorphs
Oh
book.
yeah, they were
You know
all
what
in
I'm saying?
one area. It was like spread out right
You know,
in the front.
It was the evolution chart with you at the end of it.
Yeah.
It was great. It was so much
And they're
fun.
loving it.
How'd the set go?
It was good enough that I didn't not do it again.
Right, right. Were you doing the Indian shit? Like,
No, I was talking about Hillary, and she had Obama had been in office for like 6 months at
Right.
that point. So it was still okay to make fun of Hillary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was making fun of her for a little bit, and then that was that thing. I thought it was gonna be 5 minutes. It was like 3.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then I was like, all right, thank you, and that was it. And
Yeah.
it went well. So I was like, all right, not well, it just
And
didn't go
was,
bad.
was your playoff song the Humtum song? G-U-J-J-U. That's the Indian national anthem in
that
Gujarat.
would-
Yeah.
That is fantastic. I should next time I do Cutty Gang
Cutty
or
Gang.
Brown Mirror.
You gentrified the fuck out of that name.
or-
Cutty Gang.
Cutty Gang.
Cutty Gang.
Cutty Gang.
Cutty Sark.
Or whenever I do that again, that's me
G-U-J-J.
my walk-on song.
What is the song? 1, 2, 3. What a
I don't know.
community. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
That was something like that.
But I think it would be if I ever do like a hosting at a wedding or something. I'm gonna come out to that.
That's so funny.
Just an Indian wedding, and I'll ruin it. It's just
so
two
good.
Punjabis getting married.
Right? You can do a Pakistani wedding and do it. Yo, fuck you!
Modi in the head.
People go crazy over Modi, or
He's
they go
the worst.
crazy against Modi.
Everybody's crazy about him one way or
There's
the
some
other.
way. There's no like Modi.
Yeah. Modi's
chill.
he's a nutty guy. You know his big campaign slogan when he was campaigning the first time was he's like, "Yo, bitch, I got a 56-inch chest." That was, swear to God, I got a 56. He's like, "How you gonna get this kind of economic development in Gujarat? It takes a man with a 56-inch chest." It was straight up WWE level
Right.
boasting.
Hassan did an episode about the Indian election on
Yeah.
the Patriot Act, which I thought was one of their best episodes.
Yeah, it was
That's-
great.
But him talking about that whole
Yeah.
situation was so funny.
Yeah.
Just
It's crazy. 'Cause it's crazy. It's wild.
highlight. It's such an obvious thing. The world's biggest democracy. If you think what's happening here is crazy, you got to
Yeah.
go over there to
Yeah,
see.
yeah.
And then they
We're so
showed
corrupt in America. We're just corrupt. He's
Right.
like, go to the right.
Right.
A couple of C's.
Yeah.
Yo, what the fuck?
You'll see what corruption is.
People coming in, like just lifting houses and throwing them in the sea.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Round them up. Let's go.
Right?
That's-
You see, imagine if Trump came out in a bulletproof vest every time he came out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In an armored car with 90
He probably
mercenaries.
does though.
You know what I'm saying?
I think Trump already does though.
Trump wants to. He wants Rodrigo
He wants that.
style.
He likes that.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That strongman shit. Every time a genocide happens, hey, that guy. He's a good
Yeah,
guy. He's a good guy.
Strong
head.
leader.
Strong leader.
Strong leader.
Doesn't
Yeah.
take no shit.
Yeah,
Doesn't take no
exactly.
shit.
I wish I could kill a journalist. I know a few.
He's like
That could-
got the meetings.
that
Who
could-
can we kill and no one's gonna kill?
I
Lindy
know.
West.
You
Can
know,
we
who
kill
needs,
Lindy West?
you know who needs a trip to Saudi Arabia? Soledad O'Brien. That's Donald Trump.
Soledad O'Brien.
That's what Trump wishes he could do.
Hey, so I got all expenses paid trip to Saudi Arabia. If you want it, I don't want to go. Enjoy.
Leave your phone here.
Leave your
Yeah.
Fucking Trump.
Oh, that's great.
But
But
yeah,
he's-
he idolizes the weirdest guys. And
He does. Yeah.
He idolizes Modi.
He idolizes
He
Modi.
likes Modi.
He likes strongmen. So he,
Yeah.
Modi. He likes the Hungarian Prime Minister Orban or whatever.
Orban.
He likes him.
Duterte.
He likes
Philippines.
Duterte. He likes Satan. He's a big fan
Satan,
of him.
big fan of
probably-
Satan.
He
Satan
was-
doesn't take no shit.
Yeah.
I imagine Trump's dad was a authoritarian.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
And that's why he's got some kind of weird complex where
Yeah.
he's
Trump's
just,
dad was definitely.
Yeah. What
fucking-
Eric Trump has towards Trump right now is what Trump has towards his
Yeah.
dad. 100%.
Oh,
Or
Trump,
Don Jr. Actually.
Right.
Don Jr. is the one who got slapped around.
Oh
about
yeah, that
shit.
daddy-son relationship
Yeah.
is
Very fucked up.
Yeah, and that's why Trump is in love with strong guys that
Yeah.
would look
But-
like they'd beat him.
Yeah.
You got a lot of you got a lot of Hindus who vote for Trump too.
Yeah.
Tons.
Because they hate Muslims more than they hate themselves. It's like
They-
what, you
it's-
hate Muslims, but you hate us. But you hate Muslims though, right?
Yeah.
Right.
All right, cool, cool,
Hindus
cool.
for Trump.
There was
is-
a guy in India who like literally worships Trump. He does like
Right.
puja to Trump.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
even his family are like, calm down.
you know,
dude.
the odds of that are like 1 in a billion.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So,
Yeah,
of course
exactly.
it's gonna happen.
Dum,
Whatever think you are, odds are to something.
Yeah, it's happening in
yeah,
India.
There's iterations of it in India.
You know
because-
his puja sounds gonna be beautiful.
Yeah.
Dum, da-na-na, build a wall. Da-na-na,
arty songs.
no Mexicans.
yeah, the group that started Hindus for Trump, I think it was a billionaire in Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Indian
Yeah.
billionaire in Chicago.
Yeah.
And I think all of it.
I think he's a Patel, actually, isn't he?
No, he's Kumar, I
Kumar?
think.
Kumar.
Yeah, you're right.
Which
But,
is Patel adjacent, really.
But to me, it seems like he started just because he appreciated Trump's tax
Right.
policies. And,
Right.
Which is, and then called it Hindus for Trump because that's a way to like galvanize.
Yeah.
Right.
When there's nothing Hindu about Donald
Right.
Trump in
Yeah.
the slightest.
Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
You know, the guy eats cheeseburgers for breakfast.
He
Literally
eats
for breakfast.
cheeseburgers for breakfast. Yeah.
You know, when I
That's
was
a good Hindu.
Yeah.
when I was
exactly.
reading the Vedas, I really found out the idea for the wall. It was in the Bhagavad Gita.
Yeah.
Actually,
Moksha. Gotta
We
love
should
moksha.
worship cows,
worship cows.
and I do in the greatest way possible.
Build a wall around cows
Right.
to protect them.
Fucking guy.
Guju's got the heavy hitters though. Gandhi, fucking Mukesh Ambani is fucking Guju, man. You guys got
Jews, yeah. How do you explain the good Jew? First of all, is good Jew a derogatory term?
Oh, sorry.
We're just throwing it
Yeah,
out
yeah,
there.
no.
I'm
We're
not a
just
fan.
throwing it out there.
Yeah, I wouldn't just
For all
be
we know, this
taking
could
it,
be
I
the N word for you. Yeah.
If you were just saying that, I wouldn't be
Nimesh is
sitting
a really
here.
nice guy.
yeah, he's a fucking Guju.
All right, I'll see y'all later.
We got one of those motel types here. We got one of those
Moteliers.
motel types.
Motelier Patel.
Motelier.
Patelier.
That'd be the funniest thing ever if they all wanted to get motels because it sounded like Patel. That was the beginning
That
of
was
motel. Hey, it's a TA.
I'm built for this business.
This was me.
What do we go? We go through the alphabet. What's good for us? A-tel, B-tel. No, that's not.
so funny.
How do you explain the Gujarati money-mindedness? You know that's the rap of Gujaratis,
Sure.
right?
Merchant class,
Just being
super like high class merchants.
This is all from what I think I understand about
Right.
how we ended up over here. If I'm wrong,
Right.
I'm sorry.
Attack now. That's,
Cancel him.
Send complaints to at your Mango Bay.
Oh my God. it'd
Send
be
your complaints to at Dina Hashem.
so,
actually.
yeah, it's so funny to be canceled by two brown guys.
Never in my life have I ever seen such lies.
The whites I'm fine with. It's the Asians that seem to have a
Looks like you got a new
problem.
accessory there,
He's
Nimesh. You get the
Hey, what
pillow.
you know about this Hindu bling, dog?
It's for when you're resting.
yeah.
Yeah. Vishnu pose.
Yeah. From what I understand is that when LBJ lifted the Asian American Exclusion Act in 1965, there was like a glut of Indian people who had been granted science degrees. Like they were
Yeah.
given money to go pursue
Right.
All right.
like science and math and what have you. But when they came out of school, there were no jobs
Right.
for
Oh,
those
shit.
people
Okay.
in India.
Right. Yeah.
'Cause
Okay.
It was right after partition
Yeah.
when all that, when the government was like, all right, we got to grant people money so they could get back
Yeah.
into workforce, but they didn't create the jobs.
Right.
Right.
People weren't like building hospitals and
Yeah.
Right.
engineering roads and what have you. Same time, LBJ made it such that you qualified immigrants took place over like uneducated immigrants.
Right. Right.
Um,
Because that's why everyone says like, "Oh, y'all Indians are smart." I'm like, "Yo, the dumb ones are back
yeah,
there."
we have
You
a
know,
lot
we
of
got mad
stupid
dumb
people.
ones
I'm dumb.
back at the house.
That's
you
why
know?
I do comedy.
Yeah, exactly. I'm one of the guys who wouldn't have made it out. Who out of the country. You know what I'm saying?
So there were a lot of jobs for educated people in the States. And so it was almost like a perfect pairing of, okay,
Right.
we'll come over here. And they moved to fucking Kansas.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
In fucking Alabama and Mississippi. Like, there's tons of Indians
Right.
there.
Yeah.
Right.
The third world of America.
Right,
Basically.
right,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
right.
run by Indian
Yeah.
people, too.
They just go to the hottest place and stay there.
Yeah.
Oh, this feels good. Huh?
What's humid?
I'm sweating. Walk into this sweat.
I need someplace humid and backwards. I got the perfect place
Right.
for you.
Two homeless guys pissing with here. Basanti.
Yeah.
Basanti with here.
That's,
We're home.
We're home, Basanti.
I see someone shitting on the
Oh,
street.
this is great.
And so a lot of them went there for jobs, and then a lot of them went there because it was cheap to live there.
Right.
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 But I think the mindset of like being in a place and then making the best of it because you couldn't do anything else. There was literally nothing else to do
Right.
in Mississippi but survive. And
But run.
Right. And they couldn't do that.
Really, what happened is they ran away into the first motel. They're like, hey, okay, I can use this. And you stay there.
And then, so I think that sort of mentality comes from being like some of the first group to come here.
Right.
And then you just call your family up.
Boom.
Hey, come, I need you to work here.
Yeah.
And then they come over.
Right.
And then it was, I think immigration policies were such that it was easy to invite your cousins and whoever to come through. And they just ended up.
Right. That's the Indian immigration story.
Right.
But I'm curious about the Gujarati, and I'm curious about.
I think in Gujarat, it was, there were more people who would come. The caste system affected what jobs you got, from what I understand. And a lot of Gujaratis were merchants.
Right, Vishya merchants.
And so they had money.
Right.
So they save up everything they could, send over their first representative.
Makes sense, yeah.
That's all anecdotal.
Right.
Yeah, all anecdotal.
That's my understanding of it.
While Americans were landing on the moon, Gujaratis were landing on Fiji. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just like, and this is our town now. Because the diaspora happened a lot. It wasn't just America.
No,
they went
it's all
everywhere.
over.
We're
UK,
everywhere, man.
Fiji, any island.
Kenya.
Kenya.
Nigeria.
Everywhere.
Nigeria.
Gujus are
South
like the first
Africa.
Indians you'll see in a colony. You know what I'm saying? Like these
I have
guys.
family in South Africa.
Where?
My mom.
Durban or Cape Town?
I think maybe. Well, I don't know. They moved back to India actually, but they were in Joburg, I believe.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Okay.
I think. But my mom spent part of her childhood in Kenya. Part of her childhood in Malaysia.
Bro, Bengalis are the exact opposite.
They stay.
We all came to New York and we're like, dude, I'm fucking tired. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. The fruit cart, that's mine now.
Have you read Bengali Harlem?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a wild story.
It's like all these Bengalis came, but the first Bengalis.
Yeah.
They came and there was no Bengali ladies.
Right.
So they all married Dominican chicks.
Yeah.
And they all have like I want to
for
know,
real, for real?
bro. I want to know what was the line
And then they
back then.
Oh yeah.
What was the opening line? How did you snag a hot
Well, there
Dominican?
wasn't. They're like, you got nice hair. But you got nice hair, papi.
Right.
The perfect thing for a new couple is an entire lack of communication.
Right.
You
Right.
just
Exactly
speak
right.
in the most
Ooh.
basic level.
Right, the only communication is here's the
primitive
food.
level.
Right. I eat
The
the
food
food
and the sex.
That was great.
Yeah.
Food and sex is the best parts of any relationship.
And being brown and
Yeah.
joining over to that, like these white people are
Right.
fucking crazy.
Well, they couldn't even say
yeah.
it, but like a white guy would pass by, they'd be like, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
And then they would fuck, you know? That's it. There's one picture of them, the whole table. It's like a whole a banquet hall filled, and it's all their wives. It's all Bengalis, and they look fucking beautiful, bro.
Yeah.
Bengali dudes looking great. Aluddin made this documentary about these kind of guys.
Right.
This one Bengali comic. But yeah, man, it's like the diasporic elements were like always there, but those first guys were the G's. Those were like the OGs.
Yeah.
Those stories should be told.
They
And
went
then
up.
they introduced crack in Harlem.
Right.
That's the other hidden part of the story. A bunch of Bengali
Right.
chemists
Yeah.
who didn't know what to do with their chemistry degrees invented crack.
But they married the Dominicans so they can get to the bodegas.
Yeah.
Get to the, start
that's how
this
the
product.
distribution-
Start the product
network.
at the bodegas.
Genius. Genius. That's how it spread, man. But yeah, Bengali Harlem was a crazy book.
It was crazy.
It was almost, I got halfway through it because it's like a textbook almost.
shit.
Right.
It's not written in a
fun way.
Fun way.
You
But
think
it's
the word
still-
Harlem is there, it's going to be fun.
It's still interesting.
Right. But the same kind of stuff happens in like the Caribbean.
What?
Like in terms of the intermingling between African peoples and Desi peoples. You know what I mean?
On island culture, like Trinidad, Tobago, Guyana, you got-
Jamaica.
Yeah.
Jamaica. Island cultures are fucking.
Yeah.
They're always. And there's always such a mix because that's the seas everywhere.
And I
right?
believe like the weed culture of Jamaica came because I think like Hindu pundits were bringing over like ganja seeds.
You don't want to bring that up.
Yeah.
You don't bring that up, bro. The wrong Jamaican will hear that and be like, "Okay,
Bumba
you cancel Blumbo Clark."
And when a Jamaican cancels you, he cancels your life.
it's
You're not
over,
canceled
bro.
on Twitter.
He gives you.
He ends your life.
He gives you weed laced with cyanide. And
Well,
you're
if we weren't canceled before this, this is certainly over.
cancel clot.
Cancel class.
Cancel clot in the head. Holy shit! Strangle you with a fucking dread.
A dread, yeah.
That's crazy, man. Really, you never got beat, man. The way you handle yourself, I was gonna be like, yo, this guy for sure had some
I don't know. The thing is, Nimesh is very chill.
He's very chill.
He's very chill,
It's
dude.
taken a lot of time to get to that.
And you, okay, because you and I are very hyperactive.
Huge.
Spazzes, pretty much.
Insane, yeah.
And that because we come from spazzy people.
Running away
yeah,
from
exactly.
dodging
Who are just
beatings.
always just like,
This was me finding my voice,
Yeah.
you know, was me dodging a sandal.
Yeah.
But you were not chill before. You were anxious growing up.
I don't think I was anxious. I think I was just not as at peace with how the world works.
Right.
Okay.
Like, it just takes a lot of time to get to a spot where like things will be all right.
Yeah.
Right.
That's true.
Yeah, my whole life was danger.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go out to the bus stop.
Where did you grow up?
Dallas, Texas. I was born in Canada, moved to Jersey for a little bit.
You can't ever be president, man.
Bro, I know.
Never be president.
Everyone's sad. Everyone's wondering when
We'll
you
never
want
have a Canadian president. Fuck. We have a Muslim one well before we have a Canadian. I'll tell you that. Once we have a Canadian president,
I'd rather have
it'll be-
Ilhan Omar than your Canadian ass. I grew up terrified of everything, bro. Like I remember my house was right next to the bus stop, and I would never leave to hang out at the bus stop because there were like tall people there that were like 8th graders, and I would just watch from the window, bro. Even every morning I'd wake up with fear. Like my whole life was fear from the morning to the end.
There's a lot of fear growing up.
You know what I'm saying? I couldn't look at anybody. If I was talking to you when I was in 3rd grade, I'd be doing this. Because I hated my face so much, I couldn't let you have a visual. So if I do this...
You were trying to dodge facial recognition.
Yeah.
Right.
You were trying to game
You'll get a hotter average if you just add up all the faces together. So that was my life, you know what I'm saying? So like finding the confidence. People think I was hyper confident when I started. No, man, like every Indian has that journey because I think our cultures are more oppressed. So like you finding your true self takes a little longer in brown cultures. I think.
yeah, for sure. It takes a minute, but yeah, this all sort of chill thing is very practiced, I think.
Yeah, right.
But that's by necessity. Like I found out after SNL that it's so good to not know things.
Right.
Right.
Because while I was at SNL, I wrote an update, so
Yeah.
my brain was constantly on just like the minutia of
Yeah.
news
Yeah,
and
yeah,
the
yeah.
world. I'm just like, because before that I
That's
was
depressing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
That's
like
fucking
Right.
depressing.
it. While I was at SNL, I thought I was going through depression.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just was reading too much news.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
You know what
right.
I mean?
Exactly.
It's and your brain, it's so much information now,
Yeah.
you can't process it. And then once I was done with the show, I turned it all, I disconnected entirely. I was like, I'll pay attention to some headlines,
Yeah.
like the big shit.
You did
Yeah.
the fucking Hannibal thing, right? Get in, get the credit,
Yeah.
peace.
And it was just like,
You know?
That's how it worked out. But
Beautiful. You don't realize, bro, like when you're on a subway and you get off the subway, you're tired all of a sudden. Like your mind was processing all this insanity.
Right.
But you don't realize you're just kind of sitting, seeing an old Trini mom slap his kid to death. You know, that's
To death.
So I don't know why I said that. That came out of nowhere.
You had to take it all the way to death.
I don't know why I
Wow,
said
yeah.
that.
And then jack off on his corpse.
Why is that Trinidad dragging off on that guy and his corpse? Bro? Okay. So what else do we have to be canceled by? Should we hit on Nordic cultures?
I don't know. They don't-
Norways are bitches, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Norways are bitches.
Norways are bitches.
You sound like an extentation fan. Norways are
Norways
bitches.
are bitches with a Z, bitch.
Norway.
XXX bitches.
But it was, after the shows, like, it's so good to not know shit.
Right. Hell
Yeah.
yeah. Hell yeah.
And I realized that a lot of whatever any sentiment emotion I was feeling was a function of not being at peace.
Right.
And once you do that, things tend to chill out and like, okay, there's no need to be like crazy all the time.
How you now?
I'm pretty
Feeling
chill.
good?
I
Feeling
think.
even?
Yeah, I feel pretty
Outlook
good.
feels good. The future.
Yeah, I mean, everything's good.
Are you
know,
a
world
practicing
is-
Hindu?
I pray every day. I read
Really?
I read the Gita every day.
Hey.
Man.
Wow. I can't. I'm
Hell
Muslim.
yeah.
I can't actually. I'm actually rescind that. Put it back in my pocket.
But
I'll give you a Quran. It'll be
but
nice.
I still eat chicken.
Yeah. I ate chicken like a motherfucker.
You know,
Close the
but I
podcast.
don't eat
Done.
beef
No.
Oh shit.
or any other red meat for that matter. And
Bro,
I think,
I've been surprised in my travels knowing how many comics that are brown still fuck with the religion, because all of my Muslim friends don't. So like Samir, you, they're not Muslim, but like you still like are in the religion. Pranav. So it's kind of cool that we still got that tie. Because I don't pray, but I still eat pork.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I like how you doubled it.
Yeah.
I don't pray, but I still don't believe in God.
I know what I was doing, prof.
Right.
But yeah.
No, I think
I don't pray, but I do anal. You know? That one's for you, Muhammad.
I think modern religion for this generation, our generation, the religion of our generation past, I think we associate it with so much like bad things.
Right.
Like,
Right.
this is how you're supposed to behave. This is what's
Right.
where if you remove that and you try to understand what the religion actually says, it's like, oh, okay, I understand why my parents were
Right.
all about it.
How long have you been reading the Gita and like doing this as like a daily practice?
I can't say. I don't know. It's been a few years.
Yeah.
Shit, bro.
Because I found, I used to be a very angry, fucking over-the-top guy until I started reading the Gita like every day.
Yeah.
Now when I bike into work and shit like that. I'm listening to the Gita a lot of times.
Oh, really? You're
Yeah.
like my
Audio?
mom.
The Prabhupada, on audio,
In
on
Hindi?
Spotify. No, not
Okay.
English, yeah.
Oh my! In
That's-
Sanskrit? You listen in a dead
in
language?
Sanskrit.
Holy shit, bro!
That's crazy. But that's awesome.
Yeah.
But my mom will play Hindu bhajans.
Always.
Oh,
I
bhajans,
wake up
bro.
every
Morning.
morning in my mom's place to
Love
fucking
bhajans.
bopping the fucking
so-
bhajans,
Your house has a.
I know God is everywhere, but
I know.
He doesn't need to be in my room at 8
Yeah,
o'clock in the
yeah.
morning.
And can we get like some good beats with these instead of just the
Bhajans,
same?
right.
Yeah,
There's no
it's
drops.
just-
in
it's
Yeah,
bhajans,
there's no
you know what I'm
drops
saying?
in these.
Finger symbols.
Yeah.
The finger symbol is the beat.
But yeah, it's been a few years, but it's only been. But it's one of those things where it's practice makes it perfect.
That's why I always like going to my Hindu friends' house when they had the religion kind of pujas and all that, because they had the music. Islam doesn't really have the music unless you're mystical, like you got the qawwalis and shit. But classic Islam, Sunni Islam, doesn't have the songs. So except on Eid. So on Eid, you'll get into a trance. There's this one like Allahu Akbar, Walillah,
Right,
ilham. Then you get that fucking beat. But before Eid, there's no singing.
Right.
There's no dancing.
Right,
There's
right,
no
right.
like classical Islam. So one of my friends would take me to like, fucking the Ganesha temple of McKinney, Texas, and you go, they give you 2 bananas. You munch on a banana. You know
It's
what I'm
all
saying?
fruit.
And then I'm like walking like, they know I'm Muslim. They know I'm Muslim, bro. They can smell it on me. They can smell the Quran on me. The atar. But they're all fucking nice. Hindu aunties are like the most nice motherfucking in a temple.
Right.
You catch an auntie at a
oh,
temple.
because God's watching,
So,
man.
Yeah.
yo, she's doing.
Exactly.
You could bring a white girl in,
Right.
and she's like,
Yeah.
hello, Betty.
Right.
Hello, Betty. Her name's Betty.
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 in the temple, you are one of us.
You're one of us.
Yeah.
But yeah,
The moment they leave the temple and the car, you see that white bitch.
Yeah.
Fucking just
Yeah.
dead, huh?
but it's the same thing. It's hard to practice constantly.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's only been recently that it's constant. Like I have to work on keeping the teachings like at front of mind. But since I've started doing that, things.
You're
Like,
at an apartment right now in New York.
yeah, I'm like 10 minutes away.
Do you have a space?
No.
No, you
don't
My
keep a
sh-
puja?
Like a
the
Srinam,
shower.
not a Ganesh on the shower head.
The shower and the left part of my sofa where the Gita is kept.
Okay.
Nice.
Away from white eyes. You know?
Right
Don't
over
you see
there.
that? It's all good.
It's on the armrest.
So you're working on the comedy album. You're working on that. That's
It's
next
done.
project.
It's now there. It's in edit.
Nice.
And hopefully push to release soon.
Great.
Hopefully August 20th.
Hell yeah.
Which is the 10-year and 1-day anniversary
fuck.
of starting
Hell
stand.
yeah.
Holy shit.
And it's my dad's birthday. So it'd be cool.
Congrats.
Like,
By the way, 10-year 1 day is not a real anniversary, but it's the 10-year 1 day anniversary.
See, but that's some Hindu shit. You don't just go 100, you do
it's
101.
101, baby.
Yeah.
It's 10:01.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah, baby. It's your dad's birthday. Fucking happy B-Day to the OG Patel. What's your
What's your dad's name?
Sanjay.
Sanjay!
Sanjay!
Of course, man. Most Gujarati name
Yeah.
there is.
Your kid's name's going to be Mukesh, 100%. Mukesh Patel, bro,
Mukesh
100%. That's
but
cool.
yeah, it's going to be fun. Be some Weird Al tracks on it.
Cool, man.
Two of them.
Where can they get it? What's
I don't know yet. We
Okay.
got to figure out what's
at
happening.
his liquor store.
Yeah.
That's really mostly where you can get it.
He's gonna sell it like a mixtape out of the liquor store.
Just CDs,
Yeah,
bitch.
CDs.
Old ass Tretch gonna walk through. Hey, Tretch. Remember when I bought your fucking mixtape? Kind of repay the favor, baby.
Right. But yeah, it's fun. Thank you guys for having
For
me.
sure, man. For sure. Any
It's
other
been fun.
last words to an Indian kid who fucking loves SNL?
Do drugs after you get into college.
Yes.
There we go.
Bro, that's the advice to every guest we have. Literally, do drugs, all of them.
Fuck.
Overdose.
After
too
you
much.
get into college.
Do too much. Yeah, fucking. We already know about us. Fucking Mango Bay.
Mango Bay, you know what it is.
Yeah.
At your Mango Bay, at Pranahaha.
It's my guy. My guy forever. You know what I'm saying?
My guy forever.
All day.
At Usama bin
This
Laden.
is our guy forever. Right?
Our guy forever.
Nimesh Patel reads
Hell
the
yeah.
Gita.
Reads the Gita. That's
You
my,
won't see that at a
that's my
seller set.
dude.
Reads
That
the
is my
Gita.
dude.
Y'all read the Gita?
No,
What?
it's coming.
I love it,
Damn
dude. Nimesh always goes for that cultural element, dude.
Gita-based riffs.
Gita-based riffs? Bugga bad Gita, bro.
The field and the enjoyer of
Yeah.
the field.
Exactly, man. The Kestra and the Kestra.
You can see I'm really playing the field metaphysically.
Y'all read the vague dizzles or what? Y'all fuck with the vague dizzles?
Any Arjunas in the house.
Where my Duryodhan's at?
Where my Arjuna's trying to fuck.
Yeah, it's coming, man.
Love that
Where
shit,
my
man.
Shishupala's at? Get the fuck out of here.
Shishupala.
Before I decapitate you with this chakra.
Dude, we
Some
got
deep Krishna
we
knowledge.
got our
and
main
man,
laugh
that's
wall out
impressive.
right here. Our main
That's
laugh wall out.
impressive. Thank you guys for having me.
Fucking,
Dude,
thanks for coming
loved
on.
having you.
Fucking, it was fun.
Hope
I
you
knew it
had
was gonna
as
be fun.
much- I knew it was gonna be a good
Great
time.
vibes to chill.
Hell yeah.
Usama bin Laden. USAMA BIN LAUGHIN.
Pranaha.
At your Mango Bay. Follow a bitch. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Come again.
Your Mango Bay.
Mango bang, mango bang, mango pow pow. Mango, 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 mango.
Bay.